Hi golf fans, welcome to my weekly newsletter. This week I'd like to touch on your golf grip, and I'd like to discuss the golfing wisdom that is the 10 finger grip, the baseball grip, along with the overlap and also the interlocking grip. Now the 10 finger baseball grip, which is all 10 fingers, is actually on the golf grip, as you can see there, and all 10 fingers on the grip. That was deemed as a starter grip for beginners and less stronger golfers, juniors and lady members. So Scott Pacey is a PGA Tour player and he's used a 10 finger baseball grip for years, and very successful PGA Tour player, along with Scottish amateur champion, reigning amateur champion, and he has 10 finger grip. So Ronan Rafferty was 1988 European Order of Merit winner with a 10 finger baseball grip. So it's not necessarily the case that it is incorrect, and it's worth trying out to find one that suits you. I categorically can say that the 10 finger baseball grip has worked, and my club head speed has increased dramatically because of this grip. So it's worth trying and see what happens. So I'll use the 10 finger baseball grip now, okay, and we will hit a golf shot for you. So 10 fingers on the club and then the baseball grip. We just pull the trigger. So 80 miles an hour club head speed, and that's gone 172 yards carry with a 7 iron. So it's gone, there is the 7 iron. So it's gone 172 yards carry, 80 miles an hour club head speed, and it's flown quite straight. So that's I'm happy with that golf shot with the 10 finger grip. All the grips for you to try out would be the Varden grip, which is the traditional, what they call the Harry Varden grip, and what they call the overlapping grip. So it's where the pinky finger in your right hand, for right-handed golfers, opposite for left-handed golfers, overlaps over the forefinger of the left hand. Okay. The idea of this grip was obviously people who are right-handed had dominant right hand through the shot. So to negate that the right hand overtook the left hand, for stronger people in the right hand, they took a pinky finger off. So you only have literally 3 fingers and your thumb on the grip with your right hand, and you've got 4 fingers and your thumb with your left hand. So again, the overlapping grip will be there, and again, same swing, back and pull the trigger. That was flying nice down there. Now the difference there, that's gone 78 miles an hour club head speed, so it's slightly dropped off, and that's gone 165 yards. So that's just slightly dropped off in travel and where it's gone there. But again, the numbers are very similar with the others, but club head speed has dropped off with the overlap grip. Another grip that I'll touch on for people to try would be the interlocking grip. This is something else that people might have done. It's where the forefinger of your left hand and the pinky finger of your right hand will grip the club and interlock with each other. Okay, this has been a very popular grip used by the likes of Tiger Woods, used by the likes of Jack Nicklaus. So it's certainly not a grip to be sniffed at. Between them and the majors that they've won, it's certainly not a bad grip. And it's the grip I first started with, the actual interlocking grip. So again, making sure the hands are in the right position, and I will touch on that very shortly, but let's see what the club head speed does. That's like going back to my youth, that. So that's actually gone 172 carry, and that's gone 84 miles an hour club head speed. So that's the fastest that I've swung it with the interlocking grip, and it's not a grip that I actually use. So it might be something that I will play around with this winter and have a look at. Finally, another grip that I'll touch upon is if you are actually a left-handed dominant player, which is something I actually am, and you know you don't want your right hand to be in the shot, is what they call the Jim Furyk double overlap grip. So 2 of his fingers on his right hand do overlap on his left hand. Now, a lot of people that try this grip say it feels like they've got no control over the club face and they've got no control over the club. But what we've found is that many people do actually like this. It's very passive with their hand through the ball. They don't feel like they can flick it, and it's very passive. So again, I'll set up to this. It's very passive. And away it goes. And that one did just feel as though I'd left it open with my hands. But again, that's actually travelled not too bad. That was 77 miles an hour club head speed, so that was still very, very good. And that's travelled a good way. I did leave that slightly open, so that's gone slightly right of target. So this winter, what I would suggest is either pop in and see me or come and have a chat, but it would be worth having a look at, having a go with this 10-finger baseball grip, and having just a try and a play around. If you're wanting to create more club head speed and gain more distance, make sure all 10 fingers are on the club. And just swish through it. And that's the longest of them all. That's 176 in distance. That's the longest I've hit it today with the best club head speed. So 10-finger baseball grip is worth a try. So golfers, I hope that gives you an insight into the grip and the basics of the grip. I don't think people